guys, in today's video I'm gonna share with you guys what is on my spring seasonal rack. I put this little fella together maybe a couple of weeks ago because I was still working on a lot of my winter seasonal polishes, but I had pulled out a lot of spring polishes a couple of months ago, and I based a lot of my decisions on magazine blogs and went off of whatever the trends are for the spring 2021 and pulled polishes that resemble some of the polishes that they had selected. I know I went off of Oprah magazine and a couple other websites, so I'll make sure to link them down below. There's quite a bit of untrieds up here, and a lot of them are sitting here at the top, but there's some incorporated throughout as well. I pulled polishes that I also haven't worn in a while, so I want to show them a little bit of love, and I think that's about it. So let's get on into the polishes. Starting off with Happy Camper. This one's from Orly. It came out in the spring collection for this year, and this is actually my least favorite from the collection. I did do a review. I'll link it up in the cards, but the reason why I put it on my rack is because I've only had a chance to swatch it. I do want to have the opportunity to wear it. This one on Orly's website is described as a seafoam green, I think it is. It's kind of like a green leaning mint in my opinion. The color is really beautiful, so definitely want to try to wear that one. And then yellow is the color of the year. I think it's a sunshine yellow is what they described it as. So I pulled Exotic Birds Do Not Tweet from OPI. I know there's a couple yellows in spring collections, and I don't know off the top of my head, but I don't think they're all pastels. I think some of them are a little bit brighter, so I thought I would bring this one out. Defy and Inspire Rock of Love. Yeah, Rock of Love. If you can see this, it's so beautiful. I can either call it a blue with a little bit of gray or a gray with a little bit of blue, and then it has a very fine red shimmer, as you can see. Obvious reasons why this is up on my rack. I've never worn this one, and it's so beautiful, so can't wait to try it. And then I thought I would pull out a peach. This is from Nailtopia. Bought this guy last year, never worn it. It's called Just Peachy. I have tried it on a couple nails. The formula is a little tricky, but haven't actually worn it as a full-on manicure. So I think the color is really beautiful and perfect for spring. Rated PG from OPI. This one came out in the Hollywood collection, so it is a part of a new release. It's a jade green cream, and it's really beautiful. I've only put this on a couple of nails because I did a comparison of between this one and a couple other polishes, but I haven't had a chance to actually wear it by itself, so looking forward to it. And then I'm Really an Actress, and this one also came out in the Hollywood collection. This one has holographic shimmers and then silver little shimmers. Again, I've only compared this one to a couple other polishes, but never actually worn it by itself. My Chihuahua Doesn't Bite, and this is a play on words on another polish called My Chihuahua Bites. I have both of them. So this is a very warm leaning red. It leans a little bit more orange. There's an orange leaning or warm red in the Hollywood collection, so I thought I would pull this one out. I think this one would be perfect. This one usually takes about 3 coats to get opaque. A couple from China Glaze that I want to pair up together actually. This is called Meet Me in the Mirage and Let's Shellebrate. I want to use this guy as a base. So this is a little bit more rosy. It's kind of a metallic shimmer looking polish on the nails. Metallic is in actually. It's I saw quite a few metallics on the trend pages, so I pulled quite a few metallics and put them up on my rack. Anyways, want to put this one as a base and then put Let's Shellebrate over top of it. This one has a glitter mix of pink and purple, and I think there's some gold in there also, and I think that would look really pretty together. From Kokie, I have Mystic Mauve. Kokie sent me a few polishes, this one included. I could talk about them if I want to or not. So I put them on my rack so I can give them a try and give you guys some thoughts on these polishes. I think this color is actually really beautiful. So they sent me this one. They also sent me this guy, which is called Celestial. It's a micro glitter mix, so there's some holographic, and some of it is also gold but very pink leaning. So I think this is really beautiful. The dogs are going crazy, and I actually want to do a gradient, actually a gradient between These two would be really pretty, but I really want to do a little gradient between these two. This one is called Blossom. Very reminiscent to a Mademoiselle from Essie kind of polish. It's one of those sheer polishes, kind of barely there manicures, as you can see here at the top. So I thought this one would look great, not only by itself, but maybe do a little gradient with this little fella. I think that would be really pretty. This guy I had on my winter seasonal rack and just have not had a chance to wear it. I am so behind on wearing a lot of the polishes. So this one is called Peacock Portrait, and it has some silver holographic and then larger kind of aqua glitters. They're really, really beautiful. I really want to wear this polish. I just haven't had a chance to. And then I pulled out a more pink leaning coral, kind of like the red from OPI, my Chihuahua Doesn't Bite. It's kind of a red. It's a very warm leaning red, but it looks coral to me. This one's more pink leaning from Sally Hansen, and it's called Apollo You Anywhere. It's so funny. And then this one from Sally Hansen is so beautiful. It's called Let's Get Digital. Look at how pretty this is. It looks very celestial, very magical. I don't know. It's so pretty. It is going to be one of those very sheer polishes. I recently bought this one, actually. I've never worn it, but I'm assuming based on this, what I'm seeing here, that it's a very sheer polish. So it's either one of those that never gets opaque. Okay, and I can slightly see the nail line, but I'll be able to see some of whatever's going on in this bottle, or I can use it as a topper over top of, I don't know, something else. I'm not really sure, but looking forward to it because it looks so beautiful and delicate. And then I bought this Nails Ink polish from Target. Target started carrying Nails Ink, which is super fun. They had some neon colors. They also had quite a bit of nudes, varying tones. I think I bought this one and another one. I just didn't put that one on my seasonal rack. But this one is called Coco Kisses. I bought it for obvious reasons. Coco is my middle name, number one. Okay, so, and the color is really beautiful, very decadent looking. This one though is a scented polish. I'm not into scented polishes, but I'm willing to give it a try. This little topper is from Orly. Found this guy, I can't even remember now because it's been quite a few months, but I think it's a part of a football, some kind of limited edition release of relating to football and first female football coach. I can't remember. I looked that information up after I bought this polish, and now that's all I can pretty much remember. But the reason why I bought it is all of those shards of glitter, the iridescent glitters, and the base looks a little cloudy, but I'm pretty sure it's kind of one of those clear bases. Basically, you're not going to be able to see any of that. I'm more interested in the shards of glitter of this one. This polish seems to be following me everywhere because it was on my fall seasonal rack. Didn't get to wear it. Made it onto my winter seasonal rack. Didn't get to wear it. And now it's on my spring seasonal rack. But it's one of those colors that is very versatile. I think the only season I wouldn't wear it is summer, but the base is more of a sage green, and it has a very fine gold shimmer, but it also leans, or some of the shimmer is gold and some of it leans a little bit green too. This guy I mentioned in my monthly manis. It was part of my haul for that month. It's from Sally Hansen. It's a part of, I think, a Galaxy collection from, not Sally Hansen, it's Salon Perfect, where all of the little caps, they have the little glitter gradient, the holographic gradient, which I think is adorable. And I got this one for obvious reasons. Look at this bottle. Look at how beautiful that is. So there is a blurple glitters, like it's a shimmer. And then there's larger glitters in here. And then there's a very fine purple shimmer running through it. And I think it looks really beautiful. This one is called Sequin Sisters. Look at that. It looks like a galaxy in a bottle. Another nude that I have up on my rack. I'm challenging myself to try to wear a nude every week because I have too many nudes and I don't even wear them. So that's kind of a bummer. This one is from Color Club and it's called Out in the Open. Look at how beautiful that is. I think that's gonna look really great against my skin tone. Let's hope. From Ulta, I have Don't At Me. I have a few greens that are more emerald leaning. because I'm a May baby and emerald is the birthstone of May. So this one has a little bit of blue going on in it. It's not quite a full-on emerald, but it is close enough. I'm going to use this one actually as a base for another polish, which I have right here. Which is Fantasies from Sally Hansen. Such a gorgeous polish. I love this. The base of this is sheer green, and then the glitters are metallic green, but they have a hint of blue reflex. So beautiful. I've tried this one over top of an emerald green cream. I want to try it over top of an emerald green shimmer, and I think it's gonna look amazing, and I definitely plan on wearing this during the month of May. She's a Star from Salon Perfect. I bought this one sometime last year, tried putting it on the nails, and it's ridiculously thick where you have to manipulate it onto the nails. It's just, I don't know, and it's been like that since the moment I opened this bottle, and I was gonna get rid of it, but then I saw Salon Perfect repost somebody's manicure where they put this over top of a pink, and I thought that looked so beautiful. So I'm gonna put on a thinner in this and give that manicure a try because it was just gorgeous. And then I have a Show 'em Who's Blossom from China Glaze. There's a similar color in the Essie Spring collection. I think that one's called Cacti. So I didn't buy that one, so I pulled something that came close to it, and this is what comes close to it within my collection. Only that Show 'em Who's Blossom has a little bit more blue, and I think Cacti is definitely like it has a little bit more yellow, so it's definitely more green, if that makes sense. From Zoya, I have Elfie, and again, obvious reasons why I pulled this guy. It's an emerald green, and I want to wear it during the month of May. This is a pixie dust, so it does dry textured. Play Dead from Sinful Colors. Again, this one I pulled out because metallics are in trend. And yes, this is a shimmer, but it's very metal looking. To me, the base looks a little bit more pewter, like a little gray, but then it has a little bit of pink. I don't know if you can see it up here, but then it has chunkier glitters. And they're like bronze chunkier glitter. You get a little bit of those chunkier glitters on the nails, but still, I think it's really pretty. Babes in Khaki from Deborah Lippmann. I have the little mini here. This is a gray, but it's a warm leaning gray because it leans a little bit more green. And gray is also the color of the year, similar to, you know, the yellow. So I thought I could do a pairing of these two, or maybe I can pull out a deeper gray and pair it up with the yellow or something. I don't know, just kind of thoughts on future manicures. Watermelon Rind from China Glaze, another green. I definitely want to get a lot of use of my deeper greens in the month of May. I'll probably start sooner than that, to be honest with you, because I don't see myself wearing deeper greens all of May, but definitely want to get this guy on the nails. Gargantuan Green Grape from OPI. This one does suffer from ugly bottle syndrome, but focus on the color here at the top. Haven't worn this guy in a while. And then there's a fuchsia polish in the OPI Hollywood collection. So I pulled out a fuchsia I have not worn in ages. This is from CoverGirl, and it is so beautiful. It has also a very fine blue little shimmer. And this one is called Fuchsia Flame. I plan on wearing this one mattified. I like it with a glossy top coat, but I think it looks gorgeous with a matte top coat. Another little fun topper. This one's from Sally Hansen. It's part of a new release, actually. And this one is called Mixture Perfect. And it's bar glitter. So I get a little bit of, it looks like a peach or yellow, and then pink and some blue. And I'm not really seeing any other colors in here, but it looks super fun. Gelato from Essie, and this is a pastel yellowy green, kind of a tricky formula. A few coats to get opaque on the nails, but a few coats well worth it. From OPI, I have Lilac, You Mean It. I have another light purple, but it's a little bit lighter. And this is Baguette Me Not. And I think it's coming up pretty true to color on both of these. So I have two light purples, but a little bit different, as you can see. I feel like Lilac, You Mean It has a little bit more blue in it than Baguette Me Not. From Sinful Colors, I haven't worn this guy in a while, but it's so beautiful. This one is called something like a charm. Works like a charm. Works like a charm. So the base is more of a sage green, and then it has gold glitter. It almost looks marbled in the bottle, which I think looks so beautiful. And those little shimmers, did I say glitter? I don't know if I said glitter, but it's gold shimmer. That is visible on the nails. So pretty. A sapphire blue. I meant to wear this one in the winter, didn't get a chance to, so kept it on my seasonal rack. This is Jen from Zoya. I am hoping to compare this one to Chopsticks and Stones from OPI, which is also a sapphire blue. I think it's really beautiful, so can't wait to wear that one. It's an untried, actually. And then another fun little glitter here. I have two different colors going on. There's a periwinkle glitter and then a pink glitter going on in here. So varying sizes of glitters in here. There's micro glitter, medium-sized glitter, and much larger hexes. So, and they're all sitting in a clear base. And then I have these two little minis that I bought in a little trio pack. I think it was during the holidays. This one is called Gauge Free. I want to say that it's called Gauge Free. Again, you know, another little metallic looking polish. And then Marshmallow came in that little pack. I don't have Marshmallow from Essie, so I thought it was perfect to try it in a little mini, and we'll see how I like it. I love white polishes, so can't wait to try that one. And then another nude. I love this. This is such a beautiful, beautiful nude. This is from Sally Hansen, and it's called Blushed Petal. I think it's so beautiful. Did I mention the one from Color Club? So you guys can see a difference between the two. They're both really beautiful. I haven't tried the one from Color Club like I mentioned, but this one I have put on the nails and I think it's gorgeous. And then I did pull out another yellow, and this one's more of a saffron yellow from Orly. This one came out in the spring collection. This one is called Here Comes the Sun. It's a cream. Takes a few coats to get opaque, but really, really beautiful. And a really beautiful blue. I haven't worn this guy in a while. This is called Rich Girls and Po' Boys from OPI. And I think there's a similar color in the, was it the China Glaze collection? I do have another blue that I want to put on. Also, this is from China Glaze, and it's I Truly Assure You. So, hoping to get this guy on the nail. Somebody actually asked me to do a paint your nails with me with this one. So, when I do a paint your nails with me video, I'll be putting on China Glaze I Truly Assure You. Another one from the Orly Spring collection. This is Kitsch You Later. I think I described this one kind of in between an apricot and a mandarin kind of color. Bit of a tricky formula for this one. I want to say a few coats to get opaque on the nails, but you know, a few coats well worth it. From Salon Perfect, this one is called Plum Sorbet, and the color is really, really beautiful. This one, I think it dries matte. I want to say it does. So it does take a few coats to get opaque on the nails. And then I had said that I'm putting up quite a few nudes in here. This one is from a Frida Kahlo collection. I found it at a Rite Aid many years ago. The name's kind of funky. It's called FKN14. A little bit more yellow leaning than Blushed Petals from Sally Hansen, as you can see. So a little bit, this one leans more like peachy yellow. The one from Frida and the one from Sally Hansen leans more pink. I had finished a bottle of this in a previous project polish, and I repurchased it. I think it was last year that I repurchased this one, and I repurchased it because I clearly missed it and loved it. So this is Jassy Jade from Sally Hansen, and I think it's really beautiful. From Essie, this came out in some kind of shell collection. I want to say that it was, or ocean or something. This is called Earn Your Title. It's very, very sheer. I've put this on the nails before. I think it takes a few coats to get opaque, but that little shimmer is visible. I haven't worn it as a full-on manicure. I've only kind of tested it out on a couple of nails. It looks really interesting, actually, kind of weird. I don't know, I think it just weird but interesting at the same time. So I want to wear it as a full-on manicure, obviously, because I put it up on my rack. And then another metallic looking polish. This is from Orly, and it's called Lucid Dreams. This is more of a rose gold. I love this one over Rage. Rage from Orly is really beautiful, but I feel like this is a little bit warmer, and so it complements my skin tone a little bit better, and it's very elegant looking. So really love this one. And then a couple polishes that I pulled from Sinful Colors. This is part of their sheer matte collection. I want to wear this guy, this pink one, which is Hot Pink Tights. I've already worn these two in a Skittles mani with the rest of the collection. I freaking love it, but I want to wear these by themselves. And my favorite out of the collection was Hot and Hazy, which is like the kind of peachy looking one. They all have that little shimmer going on in it, but it's not really that visible on the nails. These are super sheer, so you can create jelly sandwiches with it, which is what I plan on doing with them. From OPI, I have Freedom of Peach. This one I recently bought. It's not one that I bought when the Washington DC collection came out. I think I had the mini. I wasn't really a fan of it, to be honest with you, but my tastes have changed. So wanted to definitely give this one a try. It's kind of nudie, it's kind of brown, it's a little peachy looking, also really interesting color. But I want to pair it up with this polish from Orly that came out, I think it was the winter collection. This one has two-tone glitters, so you get some gold and then some rose glitters, and they're all metallic glitters. And because of the mix of the glitter, it almost makes it look a little peachy. I think it's really beautiful, and I think it's gonna go very well with Freedom of Peach. So this one is called Inexhaustible Charm from Orly, and then Freedom of Peach from OPI. Hip and Outlandish from Orly. This came out, I think, in a summer collection many moons ago. It's more of a blue-green and almost has a little hint of turquoise in it. It's pretty sheer, so I do require a few coats to get it opaque, but I think I remember this one drying semi-matte. It's been quite a few years since I've actually worn this one. And then moving on to the indies that I have up here. From Moonshine Mani, this is called 2 Weeks Notice. It's part of Phoebe Moon's Project Dupe It for Two Fingered Salute from Butter London, which is one of my all-time favorite polishes. I did a comparison between this polish and Two Fingered Salute, so I'll link it up in the cards. And then I also pulled out a couple of my polishes, and the reason for that is because I pulled out Dog Days, which is an emerald green. It's so beautiful, but that one's drying out on me, and I mean dry. It's very, very, very thick. It's not something I can apply on my nails anymore, so that kind of concerned me. So I pulled out a couple of my Crellies from polish so I can work them out and enjoy them while they're still good. This one is called the Bell Witch. It's so beautiful. It's a pastel pink and it has gold flakies. It's all the gold flakies from polish. They're really, really beautiful, but I've worn this one once and it's getting a little bit thicker, so I want to try to enjoy them while they're still good. I also pulled out something Melody. This is the coral one. Yep, it's called Melody. So it's a coral and it also has gold flakies running through it. And then another Moonshine Mani. This one was actually sent by a viewer, so I'm super thankful. This one is called Exterior Illumination 2.0. She ordered it from Moonshine Mani and Moonshine Mani sent it to me. It looks like the base is a holographic, but it has a red shimmer, and then it has a chunkier holographic glitters. Look at how fun that looks for 4th of July. What do you guys think? Like, I think it looks amazing. I can't wait to get this one on. And then I also pulled out a couple actually of my 90 lacquer polishes. This is gorgeous. I love it. This is called Lilac. And this one has like a iridescent shimmer and then some flakies running through it, and then robin's egg. And this one also has some shimmer running through it as well as some flakes, as you can see there. I forgot to mention this one from Salon Perfect. I have Teenage Fever. Kind of the same idea as the Blurple one. They came from the same collection, so same cap and same idea, only that this one leans more pinky peach, but it also has the chunkier holographic glitters running through it. These look so fun. I love them. The last two polishes I had on my winter seasonal rack and I still have not worn them. I do definitely still want to wear them. And I think they work for spring also anyway. So I have Miss Bliss from Color Club, which is a linear holographic. And then I have Snow Worries from Orly. I freaking love this polish, clearly. Look at it. It's so beautiful. And so this is going to be either my pedi or my mani for the next pedi and mani that I do. I just haven't decided which one to put where. I almost want to do Miss Bliss on as a manicure because I've never worn this particular polish. But I want to wear Snow Worries as a manicure only because it's so beautiful as a manicure. But I've worn it as a manicure and I know I love it as a manicure. I've also worn it as a pedicure. I know I love it as a pedicure. So this one may go on the toes. So anyways, these two polishes are also sitting by my rack. Lastly, what is on my nails right now, this is actually my first manicure for spring, and we are halfway through April, I think it is. Again, because I've been working on my winter polishes, but it's also because I'm not switching my manicure all that often. So right now what I have on is On a Trip. I have a couple polishes from my project polish on. So I have On a Trip from Wet n Wild. It's in my project polish. And then I have Nala from Zoya. I'm actually gonna get rid of this one. It's kind of underwhelming. I have it on my ring finger and I topped it over with another polish because it's kind of underwhelming. So this is a gold shimmer and it has a micro holographic shimmer also, but then it has larger gold glitter. Do you see them? Sparing, right? I see them more in the bottle and I get like one on my nail. So it's kind of, I don't know, kind of silly. So not my favorite gold, so I'm not going to keep this one around. It's actually going to go bye-bye. But because it didn't give me all the bling that I wanted, I did add a little bit more bling. And this is Fuji Fuji from Simple Colors, which is another polish that I have on my project polish. So that's the manicure I have on right now. I'm not too thrilled with my ring finger, but you know, it's what I ended up with, so I'm gonna roll with it and enjoy the manicure as much as I can. So that is everything, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and found it inspirational. You guys will have to let me know what you guys have selected for spring, or if you guys have a seasonal rack going on. And then what polishes you pulled out, or if we pulled out any of the similar polishes. I think that'll be really cool. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.